Today we are starting off at the railway station, which is like a 5-minute walk from the campus. You can get tickets for a cheap price for nearby places, and it is one of the reliable transporting systems here in the UK. As of now, we are heading off to the Bet365 Stadium by walk.
A few moments later.
Off we go. It is a lovely and peaceful walk to the stadium. As you can see on the left side, you will see a canal. Though the walk is a bit long, you get to be with the nature. It is so calm and it is so peaceful, which makes it one of the relaxing things to do occasionally.
Like I'm used to that spice.
Up, we leave the canal and we're on our way to the stadium.
And here we are at the reception of the stadium, and let's take a peek of what actually goes inside. And now we are looking at how the changing rooms are for our players. And there's Callum, the lovely man who arranged this visit for us.
It's when you first seat and when you last seat. So it's easy to position the fact that when we first walk into the change room on a match day, they'll see the information, they'll recognise it, they'll become familiar with it, and then the last thing they see before they go out is again the same bits of information. So they'll do little pictures of faces, marking certain people, or do little.
And now let's enlighten ourselves with a little bit of history of the Stoke City as we are going into the trophy room dedicated to Sir Stanley Matthews.
Basically just quite a bit of money spent on this. Everything in this room is related to Stanley Matthews, years ago. So it's all about the history of him and what he achieved at Stoke and what he achieved in football. So there's a bit of a timeline. So yeah, plenty going on here as well.
This was made by?
I was about to say that, you cut me.
So this is the man, the myth, the legend that is Stanley Matthews. Did you know that he was the first person to win the first Ballon d'Or way back in the 1960s? He played right up until he was 50 years old, a record that still stands to this day. He's someone we're really proud of in this city, and somebody who's won countless of accolades and trophies. As you can see here, people have paid tribute from all around the world, also known as the Wizard of Dribble. The famous Pelé once also said he was the man who taught us the way that football should be played.
And the time you're waiting for, now let's go and see the pitch.
Keep going.
I'm a Stoke fan now.
It's just beautiful. A fun fact, one of the booth ends are officially sponsored by Staffordshire University. And sometimes the Students' Union gives out free and discounted tickets for the students for the matches, so it's better to keep an eye out on the WhatsApp page. It's quiet right now, but just imagine how it's going to be when filled with people. You know what? You don't have to imagine, we'll just show you. That is Stoke Stadium for you. And then we finished the stadium tour. Special thanks to Callum and Aaron for arranging it. And before we go, we just went to the merchandise shop and took a look around. And later we booked a cab to Gladstone, which took a while to come, not gonna lie.
One eternity later.
Here we are at our next destination, Gladstone Pottery Museum. Right now, we are at the alley where the workers used to come in through and clock in before they start their shifts. And now we're in between the bottlekins. Bottlekins are the significance of Stoke. One of the things where we can learn the history of Stoke. Bottlekins are the ovens to fire the pottery ware. At the very top of the kiln, there are a big hole from which the smoke goes out. The center of a kiln is the main heating point, where the workers put the pottery products in there for them to get heated up to 1000 degrees. There are little holes on the sides of the walls to keep the air circulation going. Here are one of the many ceramic products here at Gladstone.
Paris are the goal.
And now, let's move on to the Tiles Museum. You can see a lot of tiles here, and there is history attached to every one of them. It's always interesting to learn a bit of history on the things you see. Fun fact, one of the bonus things you can see at the Gladstone Museum is the evolution of bathrooms in England. They are more than you can imagine, and there are voiceover facts too. Definitely worth a visit. Special thanks to Kerry and the Gladstone Pottery Museum for arranging the visit for us.
That was a nice trip back to time, and now it is a good time to have a snack. So we are headed off to Longton to taste the authentic dish of Stoke, which is an oat cake. Mary Lou is trying her first oat cake ever, and I'm trying my first authentic oat cake ever.
Les rêves des amoureux, c'est comme le boulevard. Ils donnent de la joie ou bien du chagrin. Affaibli par la faim, je suis malheureux. Pas longtemps chemin, tout ce que je peux, car rien n'est gratuit dans la vie. L'espoir est un plat bien trop vite consommé.
Gone in for the bigger bite that time, didn't you?
Les repas, je suis
Go on, have a bite.
un voleur solitaire et triste à nourrir. Je suis amer, je veux réussir, car rien n'est gratuit dans la vie. Jamais on ne me dira que la course aux étoiles, ça n'est pas pour moi. Laissez-moi vous émerveiller et prendre mon envol. Nous allons enfin nous régaler.
Just coming into it now.
Thank God that it's sunny now. Just because it's sunny now doesn't mean it's not going to be bloody windy and cold out here. This side of that side. We'll start with.
Just the two of us building them castles in the sky. Just the two of us, you and I. I hear the crystal raindrops fall on the window down the hall, and it becomes the morning dew. And darling, when the morning comes and I see the morning sun, I wanna be the one with you. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Building big castles way on high. Just the two of us. You and I. Just the two of us. Let's get it together, baby.
And that wraps it up. That is our first ever trip to Stoke and my first ever trip to Stoke. Thanks to the Students' Union, mainly Aaron Sir, for arranging the trip. If you want to do something out, just want to visit Stoke, do let us know. Mailu took a few students to the Gladstone Pottery Museum, and here Aaron Sir arranged few tickets to go to the Stoke versus Millwall. So if there is something you want to do let us know. We are the Students' Union. All we do is look after students' well-being.